Before I go into the skill, keep in mind, I don't want to waste your time. This is a 101 video. And also if you look down at the time, this is not a very long video. So if you think you're going to get some sort of elaborate presentation, that's not the idea here. The idea here is, well, again, for people that are brand new to the markets, for people that are brand new to trading, and just kind of need to know what exactly is going on in the sense of how trading works, how the market works, and what you would need to be good at in order to actually have success as a trader. So the skill that ultimately matters when you boil it all down to the most simple of the forms is this. Well, actually, let's just go through, not even the question, but let's go through a little illustration here. So this is you right here. And you are going to potentially buy X. Now, X, this could be a stock, that could be a bond, that could be an option, that could be some sort of Forex pairing, that could be a futures. The market, there's lots of different markets out there, but they all boil back to this skill and this question that'll need to be answered. So you are thinking about buying X and whatever X may be. But the ultimate question that's going to lead you to yes or no is, well, let's change up. So I'll call over this other, as in other person. That's part of the exact same market, right? That's what a market is. Market is made up of people, and those people are going to exchange items. So you have this other people. Actually, there's lots of other people out there. So let me make this a little bit more clear. So you have other people out there. And what you need to ask and figure out is, can you get somebody else to pay more for X than what you paid? That's it. If you are good at getting people or finding people, getting's not the right word, because it's not like you have to go out there and convince anybody. But if you are good at buying something that then other people are willing to pay more for, that's the skill for trading, and you're going to be very good at that. Because that's what it's all about. And just to assign some numbers here, let's say you bought this for 50. You need, now if you don't think anybody's going to be willing to pay $50.01, which would give you a profit of a penny, but let's just say 51. If you don't think anybody's going to buy this over here for 51, then you're going to mark nope, because that wouldn't be good. I think that I'm going to get stuck, and if nobody's willing to pay more for it, then you're ultimately going to lose money. Now, if you think there is somebody out there that is going to be willing to pay 51, then yeah, you would click yes, and you would want to, get into the trade, whatever that trade may be. But that's the whole idea of things. And I bring that up as simple as it is because a lot of times people just go in and they're buying, and then they're buying, and they're buying, and they don't necessarily realize, well, at some point, you're going to need somebody to buy that for you. It's not like you can just magically say, I'm ready to sell. And there may not be a seller there, let alone a seller higher than what your price is. At the time of this recording, the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin would be a prime example where there are people buying up at 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. And those people that were buying up in that range, they were saying, you know what? There's other people out there that are going to be willing to buy for more than $20,000. And you know what? Those people were wrong. And some of them are still holding, I'd imagine. But now the question becomes, okay, well, I have to find somebody else that's willing to buy my Bitcoin from me. And there's still people out there that are willing to do so. But when you look at the volume levels, that has dropped quite a bit. But regardless, full circle here, that is a challenge. That is the skill that is needed, is you need to have an ability to look at a price and say, yeah, I'm going to buy that because I think that there's somebody else out there that is going to be willing to pay more for it. And then when I sell that to them for more, I am making money. Well, how do you determine that? Well, welcome to the wonderful world of learning how to invest, how to trade. I mean, I get it. This is very straightforward right now, but yeah, there's many tools and there's many avenues out there that, can help determine that question, but you're not always going to be right. I mean, losing is part of trading. So yeah, sometimes you are going to choose poorly. You are going to pay a price for something, and then ultimately, whoops, I didn't find anybody that was willing to pay more for it, and you will take a loss on that trade, which doesn't make you bad. It's part of how things work. But that's what it's all about. That's trading at the core. That's investing at the core, is finding something and saying, if I pay that price, am I going to be able to find somebody to pay more? And if you think you are, well then yeah, you would want to hit yes and get in. If you think, I don't think I'm going to be able to find somebody to be able to buy more, then you would hit no. And when I say find somebody, I mean, you don't have to go out there and find somebody. You would, just the way the system is set up, that's all available to you. And it's not like you have to go start knocking on people's doors. So I realize this is a one-on-one video, so I need to be careful with my wording. But that's what it's all about. Can you get somebody to buy something for a higher price than what you bought it for? If you're good at that, well then yeah, you have a skill that could take you quite far as a trader. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.